Hello everyone, today we're going to visit Florida's Dozier School for Boys, right after this short video. See you soon. The Florida School for Boys, also known as the Arthur G. Dozier School for Boys, was a reform school operated by the state of Florida in the panhandle town of Marianna from January 1st, 1900 to June 30th, 2011. A second campus was opened in the town of Okeechobee in 1955. For a time, it was the largest juvenile reform school institution in the United States. Throughout its 111-year history, the school gained a reputation for abuse, beatings, rapes, torture, and even murder of students by staff. Despite periodic investigations, changes of leadership, and promises to improve, the allegations of cruelty and abuse continued. After the school failed a state inspection in 2009, the governor ordered a full investigation. Many of the historic and recent allegations of abuse and violence were confirmed by separate investigations by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement in 2010 and by the Civil Rights Division of the United States Department of Justice in 2011. State authorities closed the school permanently in June of 2011. At the time of its closure, it was a part of the Florida Department of Juvenile Justice. Because of questions about the number of deaths at the school and a high number of unmarked graves, the state authorized a forensic anthropology survey by University of South Florida in 2012. They identified 55 burials on the grounds, most outside the cemetery, and documented nearly 100 deaths at the school. In 1929, an 11-room concrete block detention building, also containing 2 cells, one for whites and one for black students, was constructed to house incorrigible or violent students. The site at the time not being fenced. Students called it the White House in the 1950s and 1960s. It was the site of most beatings of students. After corporal punishment at the school was abolished in 1967, the building was used for storage. In 2008, in response to the allegations of extreme beatings and torture, state officials sealed the building in a public ceremony, leaving a memorial plaque. It has remained empty since. Okay, here we are in Marianna, Florida, at the former Dozier School for Boys. It's just a bunch of empty buildings now, it looks like. So apparently a lot of bad things went on here with the students or the kids. This old building has seen better days for sure. I'm actually kind of surprised this place hasn't been bulldozed. Another look at the backside of the buildings here. And some more over there. And this place operated for many, many years. Here's the old smokestack that could be seen in several photographs. More of the buildings on the property. Backside view of the smokestack out towards the street there, in front of the property. And this here is the infamous White House where a lot of the beatings occurred. Take a closer look at the White House here. And this must be the memorial that was put in place in, what was it, 2008 or so? The statues of the little boys here, it's a grim reminder of what took place. I'm sure if you want to pause the video, you can probably zoom in and read that. Looks like a lot of care was put into the details of these statues. A little closer to the front of the White House here. It's very tragic what took place over the years. A quick look at another building on the property. There's lots of information online about the tragedies of this place.